What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Aoshi here, and it is literally, what, 20 past 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to work on other stuff, and Bandai Namco, in their great wisdom, have dropped a new trailer for the new suit that's dropping this week. I know people have been crying for support. Well, today you got your wish, because it's been speculated. We've been throwing this around every which way. Well, good old MRX-013-3, the Psycho Gundam Mark IV G-Doors, is coming to GBO2. And granted, they already have the thumbnail on the tab already, and we're just gonna watch the trailer for a little bit and probably comment on the actual moveset, because this is the moveset trailer, but it is coming in as a 700 cost, 4-star support. I almost slipped and said general. It looks like a general, but it's a support. God dang. Anyways, enough of me grumbling and mumbling and complaining that this wasn't on my bingo card. I'm also tired. But, regardless of which, let's suffer together and check it out. On full volume. I am hyped though. They changed the trailer music. It's freaking dope. Now if they can stick to this, thank God. Man, it looks so cool. Why is this a support? Oh well. Okay, it's got a stun beam rifle, twin sabers. Huh. Vulcans, pretty standard. Okay, so it's gonna have a main fire, second sub-weapon fire. So a little bit of the G-Doors Gundam, the other one. Of course it would have a defense thing, just like most of the funnel stuff too. Okay. Huh. So a defense and attack, that's kind of nutty. Wonder how much of a pain that's gonna be at 700. Love the trailer music though. Good old G-Doors. Yep, that's gonna be dropping in like 2 days. Alright, so let's back up really quick and not watch 00 stuff. Alright, so let's go down the line, since I can't just say that I'm watching the trailer and not comment on it. So it is really cool looking, with Psycho Gundam Mark IV. Like, I like the angular look. It's pretty neat until you get to the head, but you know, that's yeah, that's cool. But you know, yeah, the doors themselves, the little psycho plates, as like with the Moon Gundam. Not surprising that, you know, we're able to, in this case, use one for defense, one for offense. And that's only because, like, if you look at things like, what is it, the mass production New Gundam, even though it's at 600, there's a lot of different support units that, like, say, might have some defensive features, but not necessarily they're limited offensive-wise, too. This looks like it can do both, in that sense. Alright, so, yeah, typical main beam rifle stun. I'm assuming it's going to be looking at the lore here. I don't know if it's a specific beam rifle that's unique to the Mark IV. You don't really have a good clean shot of it, honestly. Even on like the this is what is this? It's a mechanical works for Moon Gundam. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's a scaled down version of the Mark II rifle. You know, because it's a Titan's weapon, it makes sense. I just couldn't tell if it was like something specific. But yeah, basically you have a twin melee, so some type of... Well, here's the thing. It should have balancers. It's kind of odd for something of this high in cost to not have it. But we've had a lot of different supports in the past not have that, or some variation of that. So, but then again, like, we're in space too. They're doing all their demonstrations in space, so it's easy to kind of assume that this has balancers. And you know, I'm kind of expecting it. It should have it, but you know, there is that possibility, because it's the reason why I say that is a lot of times I see a lot of support players trying to go into melee like that, myself included. I'm definitely guilty of that. So if it does have balancers, it does kind of help out in those situations that really count. Like if somebody's really not paying attention, you just walk right in and, you know, downswing. That helps out a lot. All right, so Vulcan's pretty standard. Good rate of fire. I'm assuming if we get the values out once the suit drops Wednesday for us at 10 o'clock, or I think it's 9 o'clock in the evening. This should be probably what the same standard 5% build. I mean, it's very hard not to see that in that case. So, you know, safe to assume that much, especially with that rate of fire. It does look like they do build stagger pretty well. You do have also a burst fire mode of that beam rifle, so lots of different tools at least to kind of help put damage on the table there and not stun your teammates at the same time, because those G doors, those psycho plates that the Moon Gundam's known for and everything else, yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, that's gonna be some mess there. I mean, damn, cumulative damage. I would assume damage values should be around the same amount as what we're seeing with the Moon Gundam as well. Hard to say how much they'll scale up because of the support type advantage. But having those psycho plates defense kicking in, plus having resonance while the plate is going after you drop down to a certain amount of HP, you know, that's not surprising. And you're still able to run defense too. It's going to be interesting because of the activates at a certain amount of HP, boosting mobility and attack power. Basically, it's biosensor, psycho, you know, all that fun stuff that we're used to seeing mechanic-wise. Psycho-equipment jamming is nullified and grants the anti-air ranged aux. So definitely a ground and space unit, I'm assuming. I watched the end of it. I'm more focused on the facts and everything right now, or at least what we're seeing here. So let's see. Yeah, the likes of, well, we don't have a dimeter at 700, but we do have some suits that do like to fly around a lot, have that glide ability, and I think that kicks in pretty hard. And then whatever values you're probably running too on top of that. So automatically reloads all Psychomu equipment excluding defensive type when it's used to destroy an enemy. Huh. Nullifies all reactions at point of activation. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna be spamming your plates a lot, it looks like. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a one-time thing. While you know, probably overheat or something. It's hard to say it's ammo based. It's more likely overheat or whatever. They're gonna use an overheat gauge for this. But basically, yeah, having an instant reload, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too crazy in that regard. Let's see. We got the resonance. That's pretty much it. So you got two things with the plates. You got attack and defense. You got biosensor. It looks like you got balancers in space. Probably, I'm assuming you're probably gonna have resist move. I didn't see it dodge or anything like that. Let's see. You know, they usually like to show stuff in between the trailers. Sometimes it's stuff that we miss. I don't think you dodge at all. I don't think I see it dodge at all. But it's kind of... I'm kind of thinking this is going to have a resist move as well. Because you got the FF Sosby having that. Although, we do not have any instances of that happening. In all the... Maybe it actually shows in the... when the Psycho Plate activation kicks in. Resonance kicking in. I wonder if it does that or not, but I don't see him roll or anything, so it may not have resist move. Maybe they feel like because you have the attack and defensive options with the plates there, you don't need it. But I wouldn't say that's off the table. We just can't confirm that or not, but I feel like the suit, because of the sheer size, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes with it. But anyways, that's what we got so far in good old case of the case of Bandai Namco dropping that lovely trailer on our lap there. Hopefully you guys probably picked out what you saw probably better than I could. Maybe you have some insight, but we'll see Wednesday night. Anyways, that's it for that little preview review, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care.